Welcome back to the halftime show on 1470 WTTR. McDaniel taking on Moravian in the Centennial Conference opener from Bethlehem, PA. Once again, Luke Stolson, McDaniel College Sports Information Director. Joining me to chat for a few minutes this afternoon is Danielle DeColli. Danielle is the Student Athlete Advisory Council President this year, a junior field hockey player and lacrosse player for the Green Terror, and a South Carroll grad. Danielle, thanks for some time this week.
Thank you, Luke. It's been good.
Let's start with that last part of my introduction, a South Carroll grad. Since it's probably of greatest interest to our local listeners, first of all, a lot of high school seniors often are looking to go away. You chose to stay close to home and come to McDaniel, so why McDaniel?
Wow, what a great question to start off with. My sophomore year, I was all about McDaniel in high school. I was like, yeah, let's go. It's great. It's close by. They have everything I want. Junior year, I was like, you know what? It's too close. College is supposed to get away. And then I came around my senior year, and I was like, you know what? It has everything I want. I can play both sports. They have a great business department. And what I liked about it with the sports aspect, my parents could come to all the games no matter what, and they are here at all the home games, and even they travel to away games because they're not that far. And I enjoy that because some of my teammates don't get the luxury of having their parents at all the games, and I do. And I love that aspect. And when I'm sick, I can just be like, call home and be like, is there any way I can get a doctor's appointment at home? And I can just easily, it's convenience.
Absolutely. You mentioned your parents can come here. It's kind of a family thing with you. Your mom played here, and now you're playing with your sister Erica, joined you on the field hockey team this year. So talk about, first of all, your mom being here, so kind of that knowledge, and then the dynamic of playing with your sister.
My mom playing here, she was a double sport also. She played field hockey and lacrosse, and that's part of the reason why we moved back up to this area, because she went to college in Western Maryland, and she loved the area. So we moved up here, and she never really convinced me to come here. She just showed it to me. There was never a push to come here, but it is nice that she went here, and it's great to play with my sister now. On the field, it's weird. People ask me all the time, how's it playing with your sister? And I don't even recognize I'm playing with her. It's just another teammate, but of course it's nice to have her, and we hang out all the time. We have our little high fives that some of the teammates are like, oh my gosh, this sister thing is too much. But it's a lot of fun playing with her, and my parents enjoy coming just to one game instead of going to two different places.
Probably a lot more just to have her on campus with you, more than just so much playing on the field with you. So just around all the time with you.
Oh yeah, we'll go to. I'll see her in Glar. I'll see her just around campus, and it's nice just to see my sister.
Right. All right, let's get a little more into the other two parts of my introduction. Luke Stolson, joined by Danielle DeColli at halftime on McDaniel and Moravian on 1470 WTTR and WTTR.com. You want to start with the field hockey part or the SAC part?
We'll start with the field hockey part.
All right, field hockey. Let's just give us a sense of Green Terror field hockey this fall. Entering play today, 1-1 after a home split at the first weekend. Mary Washington for games today and tomorrow. Let's talk about the team early on, expectations for the year as we move forward here.
We have a young team. We brought in 8 freshmen this year, which is a great number for us. A lot of them, they're skilled, they're fast, have stick skills, and we're so excited that they're part of the team this year. Looking forward, we have our Virginia trip this weekend. We're very excited about that, and we just want to stay strong and into conference play. We want to make sure that we are known in the conference, and our hopes are, the end, be playing in the playoffs. So.
Right, yeah, kind of final tune-ups this weekend, middle of the week, getting conference play next weekend.
Yes.
Home opener. Oh, well, not home opener, couple nights games.
Conference. Mm-hmm.
Couple nights game next week under the lights next Saturday night after football.
Yes, and we love the night games because it's that atmosphere, especially we have the new stadium coming up now. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully people stay around after the football game and cheer us on. Absolutely,
yeah. It'd be great once that stadium is actually fully completed. We're getting there, though. A lot of progress in the last couple of weeks. All right, let's move on and let's talk a little bit about SAC. You're, as I said, president this year, Student Athlete Advisory Council. So let's talk about some of your plans this year. I know we had a very successful meeting Tuesday night where we kind of focused on some academics with all of our athletes, Division III academics, all that stuff. So I know you had the polar bear plunge plan. What else is on the docket? Well, first of all, take our listeners back, explain what SAC is, and then your plans for the upcoming year.
Oh, sure. SAC, as Luke said, is a Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and basically I like to equate it to the SGA of athletics. Basically, want to promote the athletes. We want to make sure the athletes support each other, and just make sure that on campus and in the community, the athletes are shown in a positive light, and we do things for the community. This semester, we're looking to do a shoe drive, which was successful 2 years ago. So we're looking to do that again. We did Souls for Souls last year, so we're looking to do Souls for Souls again. As Luke said, the Polar Bear Plunge is in January, which I'm pushing a lot because Division III is partnered up with the Special Olympics, right. And the Special Olympics is for the Polar Bear Plunge is for the Special Olympics. So I think that's something that our athletes are going to be excited about, and that's something that I would like the athletic department to get really involved in this year. A couple other things, we have D3 week, obviously, which is in the spring semester, but we had the faculty appreciation game last year, went over really well. We had a breakfast for the student athletes, and we have the Boys and Girls Day Club this semester, where we bring people from the local Boys and Girls Club up to the campus for a couple hours, and we do activities with them. So it's good to bring the community and McDaniel College together.
I'm going to go back a minute just to when I talked in the intro on that Tuesday night academics. Mm-hmm. Talk about Division III, that mentality of student athlete first. I know we focused a lot on academics, so maybe just tell our listeners a little bit about kind of the way we focused on academics with that meeting with our athletes early on.
Sure. In the meeting, we talked about, our athletic director, Paul Moyer, talked about how important athletics were and how, as a D3 athlete, academics are your first priority, whether it be class, interfering with practice, all your schoolwork is first, and your coaches are really on top of your grades. This year, what we did was, over the summer, we developed an academic planner, which turned out really well, and I think a lot of the athletes appreciate that because it's had all the games in there already scheduled, which is nice because it helps support other athletes, and they can go to games if they just open up their planner and keep organized. As a student athlete, oh my gosh, you have to keep organized all the time. There's so much stuff going on in our lives between lifts, practices, classes, and other meetings. It's overwhelming. So it's definitely a way that our athletes can stay organized all the time.
Absolutely. Danielle, as we wrap up here at halftime, final thoughts from you on whatever you want to mention for our listeners.
Wow. This is an exciting place right now to be at McDaniel. That's all I got to say. We got a new logo, new stadium. Our athletics program right now are excelling in every fall sport right now, and I think it's just a great time. So if you're listening and you haven't been up to McDaniel recently, you need to get up sometime soon for anything that's going on. There's Hairspray going on, a production early October, which will be great for the theater production and just any athletic events on campus.
Absolutely. Very busy week on campus next week. You guys are home on Wednesday and Saturday, I believe, next week.
Yes.
And I know women's soccer is home next week as well. Next Saturday, busy day on the Hill. Football home opener, and everybody else on campus as well. So next Saturday, definitely a day to come up and support any Green Terror team you want to take a look at. You can find all the schedules, everything you need to know, McDanielAthletics.com. Danielle, thanks for your time and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Luke.
You're listening to Central Maryland Sports Leader 1470 WTTR. It's halftime at McDaniel Moravian. Back to Rocco Calvo Field with Steve and John to break down the first half and get you set for the second half right after this.